Welcome to First for Thought. This is Mobina Ahmadi, and today we'll be reviewing the Netflix TV show Arcane. I'll be your host for this episode, and we have
Malik Lotto.
Annabelle Minta.
So, Malik, could you explain the story and characters?
So the story is about these two characters named Vi and Powder, and because of events that kind of the sister Powder started, they essentially end up splitting up because she ended up killing her father and her two friends with an invention that she made, essentially. And essentially that's it. And we all get to meet a bunch of other characters in the show, but that's essentially the main plot. They end up splitting up, and we see what happens to them.
So, Annabelle, what's your perspective of the story?
So basically, the story really starts after Powder had killed those two friends and Vander, and Vi was just so enraged and stuff that she just abandoned Powder. And when she kind of like realized that she had made the wrong decision and tried to go back to Powder, this like evil man, Silco, that controls like that village.
The whole character named Shilka who controls the Undercity.
Yeah. He gets his hands on Powder, and it makes Vi unable to go back to try and save her. And that's kind of where like the story like really like starts.
Yeah, that's where the story really takes off.
Yeah.
So, Malik, what's your favorite episode or season?
My favorite episode is the episode where Jinx and Vi get into a fight, and the scene kind of cuts back. I forgot what episode it is. I think it's in season 2 or 1. I'm not sure, but it cuts back between Vi and Jinx fighting to Jace, Echo, and Heimerdinger when they discover the Arcane, and it just kind of cuts back between them fighting and the Arcane because Vi and I think the other girl Caitlyn, both their weapons are powered by the Arcane. So this is like, yeah, I kind of like how that they managed to make that work.
So, what do you think about it, Annabelle?
My favorite part, it was very heartwarming. I think it was episode 6, season 2, when Vi, so Jinx, spoiler alert, Jinx went to find Vi, and she told him that Vander was still alive. And when she was showing Vi where he was, they found him, and they all like had a group hug, and it just felt like things were kind of back to normal, like as bad as they've been. Things were just so nice again. It was very heartwarming.
And that was just the good parts. What about your favorite voice actor or song?
My favorite voice actor is Ella. She voices Jinx. She also plays a bunch of other roles, but I just like the way she portrays Jinx and shows like Jinx emotions and stuff. I like her voice actor. And my favorite song, in season 1, it was Dynasties in Dystopia. Very nice. Honestly, Denzel kind of carried that song, but in season 2, it's the French song.
Milieu mi ennemi. I think
Yeah.
That's
the French one. Yeah, I like that song.
It was fire. What do you think, Annabelle?
I think, I know that Haley Steinfeld voices Vi, and I've seen Haley Steinfeld in other things, so I do really like her. And for my favorite song, it's like that one French song in episode 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was a very nice, like, low-key song.
It's a really
Very
good one.
chill
I like it too. It's like my top favorites.
Top 3 at least in the show.
Also, back to Haley Steinfeld, she does voice Gwen Stacy in the Spider-Verse movies, and like those ones are very popular.
Yeah, people are also like saying that they're kind of similar. Like
the
Echo
parallels between
and,
Spider-Verse and...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What about your favorite character?
My personal favorite character is Victor. I like Victor a lot. Like, seeing how we progress to make Hextech with Jace. I like their dynamic.
He's like really nice and kind.
Yeah, he just seemed like he got a really bad hand at life, and he just wanted to help people that are kind of in the same position as him. So I would respect him for that.
Yeah, he also like got Jace out of his attempt to suicide.
Oh yeah.
Okay, what about you, Annabelle?
My favorite character, I would say Jinx, and like Jinx/Powder, just because she's the most intriguing. The way she thinks, like the way her mind is, like it's very, like it makes you
Complex.
think. Yeah, it's very complex. And like, I don't know, like she just, like her character development is just like really crazy, and like whether she becomes good or bad, like I like that factor about her. She's a very complex person. Like she what's it called? She's very unpredictable. You know, you never know what's gonna like, you never know what she's gonna do next.
Also, it's the fact that she's been through a lot, but still she's very like, she's not emotionally strong, but she's like,
She's very persistent.
Yeah.
Okay, Annabelle, what's your thoughts about the plot twist?
I think there's definitely multiple plot twists, but one that really stood out to me was Vander being alive, because how are they going to keep me thinking that he was dead for like a good season and a half, and all of a sudden, like not only is he alive, he's actually literally a monster. And then they're going to try and save him, and then they kill off the person who's trying to save him, and he goes berserk. It's, I don't know. It's just like they took what you had, give it back to you, and then they take it again. Like, hello, get out of here. But yeah.
Malik.
My favorite plot twist was finding out, this was like early back on in season 1, finding out that Silco and Vander like knew each other back when they were younger. I didn't know that. I was like, oh, that's nice to know.
There's so many like parts of the stories where you're like, oh, I wish it could have gone like this, I wish it could have gone like that. Like Vander and Silco, like I wish they could have had a good relationship throughout their entire lives. And same with Powder and Vi, like I wish they could have had a good relationship.
Yeah, my favorite could definitely be Silco and Vander's relationship with Jinx and Vi's mom.
Yeah, did Vander like her?
No, I think they were purely platonic. They were all friends, Silco, Vander, and their mom. And that was also another like really nice plot twist to find out that, oh, they actually all knew each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like Vander taking in Vi and Powder wasn't completely like random.
Yeah, no.
Like he's had this connection with her with them.
Yeah.
Silco like taking Jinx under him. That was also because she's his friend's kid. So as we know, Arcane had a lot of sad like scenes. Like, what do you think? Was any of them like really upsetting you, or like?
Which one stuck out the most?
Yeah.
To me, when Isha sacrificed herself to like stop Vander when he like freaked out, was a little sad. I kind of Isha wasn't my top she wasn't my top 5 favorite characters, but I did appreciate her character a lot, helping she almost helped Jinx in a way.
Yeah, definitely.
She kept Jinx grounded.
I just think it's crazy that they would like bring her in for so little and then just like
Honestly, when Isha died, Jinx was like, that's it, like I'm gonna end my life, right?
She was very suicidal.
Yeah.
Isha was what she lived for, what Jinx lived for.
Yeah,
so like once she's gone, it's just kind of like,
what else is there to live for?
Exactly. I think, wow, there's so many sad scenes actually.
Yeah.
I think, wow, wait, okay, hold on. Probably one of the saddest for me was when Jinx killed Silco. Honestly,
agree.
like, okay, like she did it herself, right? Like she was the one who did it, but it was just so sad. And like him telling her not to cry, like it was just like, wow. And it was like Jinx was so stressed. She was hearing all those voices. She didn't know what to do. I felt so bad for her having to pick one side or the other. I mean, that was her sister, and then that was the man who raised her and like made her who she is now. Whether she was bad or good, like that's who she was, right?
Yeah.
And she just had to pick between two worlds, and like it just messed with her head so much that she made an irrational decision. But also in that scene, she kind of ruined everything. Like, and Silco had just made the deal with Jason. Everyone was about to be like, yeah, we will accept it. but then she like.
So, but how did you grieve with it?
I don't really like cry during shows, but it did affect me. Made me tear up a little bit, like with a lot of deaths like Isha and Silka. But yeah, it made me emotional. But yeah.
What about you, Anna?
Like I did cry. Like I cried just because it was so sad. When she killed Silko, but I mean it didn't really have like that like big of an effect on me just because it's just a TV show. But like also if you like think about it, like it was really sad the way she was hearing those voices and like she was really stressing out which side. Like there are a lot of people with mental issues where they like hear voices like in that same way. Yeah, people being put under like so much stress where it just really like affects their mental health, and like that feeling exists in the real world. So like that's just like really sad.
So the thing we know about Arcane is that it had a lot of details and also like both in story and like animation and everything. What were the things that you noticed?
One thing I noticed, when they first find, like when Vi and Powder or Jinx, when they meet Vander, like when he's like a monster, there's like this montage plays that's like kind of watercolored.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the song Remember Me plays, and it's like, oh, that's really nice. I thought that was like really cute, like a nice way to almost commemorate Vander.
Yeah.
But yeah, one more, another one. But when we first meet Echo, he says like his first lines ever when we first meet him is he says we need just give me a few seconds, and like near the like when the end happens, he actually ended up needing a few seconds to save the world. I'm not gonna talk too much about that, but yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I noticed like the necklace Echo gave to Jinx was like a picture of Jinx and Echo.
Yeah,
right? Or was it Powder and Jinx?
No. The necklace that like in the other timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was Echo and Powder.
Yeah.
Echo and Powder. I didn't. Yeah, it took me a while to notice that when I rewatched it.
It was very like unnoticeable, but it was like very
very
detailed.
subtle. Yeah, very subtle.
Everything is just really detailed, but it's not unnoticeable.
Yeah, it's not like
much.
in your face, but like when you rewatch it, it's like, oh, I didn't notice that.
I've only seen it once, so I haven't noticed like those subtle things. I'll definitely go back.
Have to go back.
Easter eggs you'll notice.
But overall, like the animation was very detailed, very realistic, and I just really appreciated that. There aren't many like animated shows that are like this mature.
Yeah, or like that mature in detail. It's really nice, yeah.
They put a lot of time in it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I noticed like just the themes overall, and like how the characters like continue to like still grow and evolve. We first met Powder, like they almost like symbolize like her mental growth, like through her hair. Like when her hair was very short, it almost represented like her innocence when she was a kid. And then like as it got longer, like a lot of cultures believe that like hair holds memories.
Oh yeah.
And they can like tell by like how long, like how like really thick her hair was. She was obviously carrying on like a lot of memories still from like that night that she accidentally like killed her family. I thought that was really interesting.
And when she was like attempting suicide, she like her
yeah,
hair
they
really
had
short.
to take her braids out so they don't. Yeah, she didn't do anything.
Well, there was definitely a noticeable difference in growth based on their looks. Like Vi, she like her look was darker and like
she almost got like very masculine.
Yeah, very masculine, and it was
the little emo phase she went through.
Yeah, she was going through a little emo phase, and Caitlyn, she looked less innocent. Like the baby fat on her face almost like went away, kind of. When people get older. That. Well, not like literally, but like basically she looked so much more grown, especially since she was put in that position where she had to lead people. She had to grow a lot. Yeah.
Okay, overall, what do you think about it? Like, could you rate it?
Overall, I give it a 10 out of 10. I thought it was little to no flaws. I mean, like a lot of people were a bit controversial on the ending. I thought it ended pretty well. Overall, I think it's a 10 out of 10. I think everyone should watch it.
I just think the ending was very unexpected, honestly. I just wasn't expecting for that to happen. Like, I think there will definitely be a season 3. I think, like, there should be a season 3 just to explain, like, further explain.
I don't think there will be, but they do plan to do spin-offs with, like, other characters.
Oh.
People are saying that Jinx didn't die. Like, she was shimmered.
Try to, like, run out of there as quick as possible before, like, she died.
Yeah. So hopefully she didn't die. So would you recommend it?
100%, yeah. I think everyone should watch it.
Who would you not recommend it to, though?
I would not recommend it to people who have no patience, because it is definitely like a slow burning kind of.
Each episode's like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you are gonna watch it, like, make sure you aren't busy so you can, like, stay on top of it. You know.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to First with Thought with Mobina Ahmadi. Tune in next time at chsthepage.com. Bye.